Hello, everyone. Today, I want to dive into a fundamental concept that underpins all of biology: cell theory. While it might seem a bit complex at first glance, it becomes quite clear once you break it down into simpler parts. So, what exactly is cell theory? Cell theory is a scientific framework that describes the composition of living organisms and how they operate at the most fundamental level. In straightforward terms, it states that all living beings are made up of cells. These cells are the minute building blocks that constitute every plant, animal, and even the tiniest microorganisms. Cell theory is based on three core principles. The first principle asserts that all living organisms are made up of one or more cells. This means that whether it's a giant oak tree, a human being, or a minuscule bacterium, they are all constructed from cells. Some organisms consist of a single cell, while others, like us, are composed of trillions. The second principle emphasizes that the cell is the fundamental unit of structure and function in living entities. Essentially, the cell is the smallest unit capable of performing all the necessary processes for life. Everything your body does, such as growing, generating energy, and healing itself, occurs because of cells. The third principle states that all cells arise from pre-existing cells. In simpler terms, cells don't just spontaneously appear. New cells are formed when existing cells divide. Now, let's take a moment to recognize the scientists who contributed to the development of this theory. In the 1800s, two scientists named Matthias Schleiden and Theodor Schwann conducted studies on plants and animals. Schleiden determined that all plants are composed of cells, while Schwann discovered that animals are also made of cells. Later, another scientist named Rudolf Virchow introduced the idea that all cells originate from other cells. Collectively, their findings established what we now refer to as cell theory. And there you have it, the essentials of cell theory. Once you grasp the concept of cells, you're truly beginning to understand the very essence of life itself.